Welcome. My name is George Eason. I'm the Education Program Manager for the Wyoming Retirement System. Today we're going to do a presentation on Social Security. The title of the presentation is Do You Know What to Ask For? The first thing you need to know is their website. Social Security's website, you can get to it two different ways. The easiest way is just type in ssa.gov as in Victor, or you can type in socialsecurity.gov as well. Social Security's website has been updated and it's easy to maneuver. The main thing we're going to be looking at doing is looking at the retirement panel and how to log into your My Social Security account. Social Security was never meant to be a retirement program. Social Security was designed to be a supplement to people's retirement. And so Social Security started in 1935 as a retirement income for workers. And over the years, Congress has added more benefits to Social Security, including survivor's benefit, disability, Medicare program, and a program called SSI. Again, Social Security is supposed to be a foundation to your retirement. Once you qualify and accept it, Social Security will pay you for as long as you're alive. So it's a guaranteed lifetime benefit, just like your pension through the Wyoming retirement system. And then there's non-guaranteed income like savings, investments, and other type of income. So who pays for Social Security? Both today's workers and employers pays into Social Security for today's beneficiaries. It used to be when Social Security first started, for every 13 people paying into Social Security, one person was drawing a benefit. Now for every 3 people paying into it, one person is drawing the benefit. And Congress is forecasting by the year 2034, for every 1 person paying in, 1 person will be drawing the benefit. Now, how do you qualify for Social Security? It's real simple. You have to earn credits. To earn credits, you have to make so much money each year. To qualify for 1 credit, you have to make $1,510 in earnings to earn 1 credit. The maximum credits you can earn is 4. So once you have made $6,040 in the year, you've qualified for all 4 credits. But you don't get the credits until that quarter ends. So let's say somebody made $7,000 in January, they would qualify for 4 credits, but they wouldn't get the credits to the end of each quarter. Now in the year 2023, this amount is going up. So to earn 1 credit in 2023, you have to earn $1,640, and for the 4 credits, it's $6,560. You cannot earn more than 1 credit in 1 quarter, or more than 4 credits in 1 year. Now, Social Security uses terminology like full retirement age, but you don't have to retire to draw Social Security. All you have to do is reach a certain age. Full retirement age for Social Security is different based on the year that you were born. Anybody born before 1960, your full Social Security age is 67. Anybody born between 1955 and 1959, your full Social Security age will be 66 years and so many months. And anybody born between 43 and 54, it's 66 years of age. You can start drawing Social Security as early as age 62 with the penalty, and there is no penalty once you get to your full retirement age. So let's say somebody's full retirement age was 66. If they draw it early at 62, they're going to lose 25% of that benefit for the rest of their life. And you can see by the slide, the longer you wait, the less of a penalty is. But if you wait past your full retirement age, your benefit actually increases by 8% more each year you wait, up to the age of 70. So if your full Social Security is 66, if you wait till 70, you will get 32% more. The question we normally get is, when is it better to draw my benefit? Is it better to draw it early with a penalty, on time, or late? There's no correct answer. It just depends on your situation. But if you draw your Social Security early, say 62 instead of 70, you will receive a smaller amount for a longer time period. So there's a thing called a break-even age. So if a member takes benefits at 62 from Social Security versus waiting till 70, they would have to live to the age of 82 and a half, and they would have made the exact same amount of money if they drew it at 62 or 70. If they lived longer than 82 and a half, they would have made more from Social Security if they would have waited till 70. But the question I always ask is, can you enjoy the money more at 62 or 82? But it is a personal decision on when you draw it. But again, if you draw it early, there is a penalty, and it's a lifetime penalty. If you draw it later, you do get 8% more. So there is a retirement estimator on the Social Security website. All you do is go to their website. You'll see what it says retirement estimator on the bottom part. click on that, answer a few questions. It'll give you a general idea of what your benefit will be, or the best way is log into your My Social Security account, and we'll explain how to do that during the presentation. So the retirement estimator basically is just a convenient, secure way of getting a quick estimate on your benefit. It's not going to be the exact benefit, it's an estimate. And you can play around with, what if I take it at 62? What if I take it at 63 and a half? What if I take it at 67? You can play around with the numbers until you figure out what benefit you want to receive from Social Security, and all you have to do is work till those ages. Now, again, you don't have to retire to draw Social Security. All you have to do is get to a certain age. So if you draw Social Security early, say 62, Social Security limits how much money you can earn from a job before they start reducing your benefit. In 2022, you can only earn $19,560 per year if you're drawing Social Security early. Now, your pension doesn't count against it. It has to be from earned income. So W-2 wages or 1099 miscellaneous wages. But if you draw Social Security early, you make more than $19,560 for this year, Social Security will reduce your Social Security benefit by $1 for every $2 you make above that amount. Now, once you get to the year you're going to reach your full Social Security age, you can make up to $51,960 before they reduce the benefit. And if you do make more than that, they'll reduce your benefit by $1 for every $3 you make above that amount. But once you get to the month you're going to hit your full Social Security age, you can make as much money as you want from a job, and it does not lower your Social Security benefit. Now, in 2023, those numbers will increase to $21,250 if you're drawing it early, or $56,520 if it's in the year you're going to hit your full Social Security age. These amounts change every year. So if you're looking at this video and this is 2024, you may want to get the newer numbers. How do you apply for Social Security benefits? You can go to their website, again, ssa.gov or socialsecurity.gov, and you can do it online. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes if you're applying for your own benefit. Or you can call and make a phone appointment. Some Social Security offices are now taking walk-ins or appointments as well. If you walk in, though, you may have to wait 3 or 4 hours before you see somebody, so I'd highly recommend that you make an appointment if you're going to go in person or over the phone. Now, one thing to remember, there's different types of programs under Social Security. The two main things that you need to understand is there's a covered plan and a non-covered plan. A non-covered plan means you work for an employer that pays into a pension system but does not pay into Social Security. In the state of Wyoming, we have a few paid firefighters and a few paid police officer departments that don't pay into Social Security. Again, those are called non-covered plans. So if you're going to receive a pension from a non-covered plan, it can reduce your Social Security benefit. It's not automatic that it's going to reduce it, but it can based on certain situations. But if you work for a plan that you pay into a pension and you pay into Social Security, you pay into both, which is most of the people underneath our system, that's called a covered plan. It means you're covered by both. And it's very important for you to understand this, because some people will tell you that if you draw a pension from a government or agency, it will decrease your Social Security. That's not true for a covered plan. It can be true for a non-covered plan. So where on their website can you apply for Social Security? All you do is when you go to their website, they have a search engine. Just type in apply for retirement benefits and it will take you to the page that's on the screen. And all you do is scroll down and click on apply for retirement benefits. And all you do is answer questions. Again, it takes about 15 minutes if you have a My Social Security account established. Not a Social Security card. We all have those. I'm talking about a thing called a My Social Security account. Okay, so once you apply for Social Security, when do you get paid? That will depend on the day of the month that you were born. So if you were born between the 1st and the 10th of the month, you will get your paycheck the 2nd Wednesday. If you were born the 11th through 20th, you get paid on the 3rd Wednesday. And if you're born between the 21st and 31st, you will get paid on the 4th Wednesday. But you have to attain the age of 62 if you're going to apply at 62 for the whole month. So let's say your birthday September 24th and you want to apply in September. You really do not qualify for a Social Security benefit until October 24th, because that's when you would establish age of 62 for the whole month. But Social Security pays in arrears. So if you start in September, you don't qualify until October, you won't get your first paycheck, again in this scenario, if you're born September 24th, till the 4th Wednesday in November. The only time your month counts the same month that you turn the age is if you're born on the first of the month. Now, who else can draw a benefit off your account while you're alive? If you have a child under the age of 18 or 19 still in high school and not married, if you're receiving a Social Security benefit, they can receive a Social Security benefit up until those ages. Or if you have a child that's not married and was disabled before the age of 22. Also, if you're drawing Social Security and you've been married to your spouse for longer than a year, and your spouse is Social Security eligible as well, they can draw their own benefit, or they can draw what we call a spousal boost, which will be half of yours or all of theirs. It doesn't affect your benefit, but it could get your spouse a higher benefit if they qualify. So the way the spousal boost works, again, is half of your benefit is more than all of theirs. Say your benefit is $2,000, your spouse's benefit is $750. If both of you contact Social Security to ask for your benefit, they will tell you get $2,000, your spouse will get $750. But if your spouse says, wait a minute, I've been married for longer than a year, what would a spousal boost pay me? What they will do is boost the spouse's benefit from $750 by additional $250 to equal $1,000, which will be half of yours. And again, it does not decrease the worker's benefit. But if the spouse does draw it early, again, there is that penalty that we talked about. Now, we mentioned earlier about if you wait past your full Social Security age, you get 8% more each year you wait. The spousal boost is based on what you would have received at your full retirement age. So if you delay to age 70 to get the higher benefit, first off, your spouse can't receive a spousal benefit because you're not receiving your benefit yet. But again, the spousal benefit is based on full retirement age, so if they draw it early, again, there is a penalty. But if you wait, they don't get credit for that. So sometimes you might want to think, if you want your spouse to receive a spousal benefit and you're thinking about waiting until 70, you may want to reconsider about possibly drawing it at your full retirement age to open up the benefit for the spouse. But again, this is a personal situation. It's based on what you and your spouse needs, so it's not a one-size-fits-all type of thing. So let's say that you were married, paid into Social Security, and got divorced. So if you were married to your ex-spouse for at least 10 years or longer, and during that 10-year period, you or they paid into Social Security, when it's time for you to draw your benefit, you could draw all of yours or half of the ex-spouse. It doesn't affect the ex-spouse. The ex-spouse is not notified. But if you were married for 10 years or longer and your spouse paid into Social Security, if half of what the ex-spouse would receive is more than yours, you could draw off the ex-spouse. Now, one person once asked me, George, I've been divorced 4 times. Can I pick and choose which one I draw from? The correct answer is yes. But you can only draw from one. Nobody can draw more than one Social Security benefit. Now, what happens if you pass away? So if you pass away and you have a child under the age of 18 or 19 still in high school and not married, your child could receive a benefit up until the time they reach those age, or if your child was not married and disabled before the age of 22. Or if you pass away and you're married, and again been married for at least 1 year, your spouse can receive a widow or widower's benefit based on the situation that they fall under. Now, widow's benefit or widower's benefit starts at age of 60. But if you draw a widow's benefit, again, those earnings restrictions that we talked about still apply. Now, if your spouse is disabled, they could draw a widow's benefit as early as age 50 if they meet certain requirements. So there's a lot of different type of benefits. There's the worker's benefit, children's benefit, spouse's benefit while you're alive, survivor's benefit for the child or your widow, or even ex-spouses. So it's very important to understand all the benefits that you qualify for, because when you contact Social Security, they're not going to go over every possible option. You have to bring it up based on your situation. Now, there's another program under Social Security called disability. We're just going to briefly cover disability. If you need more information, please contact Social Security. But Social Security's definition of disability is a medical condition or a combination of impairments preventing substantial work for at least 12 months, or expected to result in death. The determination, though, is considers your age, your education, and your work experience. So if you have a master's degree in finance, but you're a truck driver and you hurt your back and can't drive a truck anymore, you're probably not going to qualify for disability because your education level is higher. You could take a job that doesn't have that restriction. So it all depends, again, on your age, education, and work experience. Where do you apply for Social Security? Again, if you go to their website at ssa.gov and you scroll down, you will see where it says My Social Security Account. Everybody, whether you're 18 or 88, you should apply for My Social Security Account. First of all, it helps protect your account against fraud. Second, because Social Security does not send out annual statements anymore, that's where you go to get your statement. That's also where you go to get documents, like say you need a verification letter from Social Security, or to change your, say, tax withholdings, or to apply for your benefit. So how to open a Social Security account? All you do is go to their website. You have to have a valid email address, a Social Security number, and a U.S. mailing address. Now, when you go to apply for My Social Security Account, to verify who you are, they're going to pull up questions from your credit report. There's 5 questions they're going to ask you, and all you do is answer the questions. If you answer all 5 right, you can proceed and they'll have you log in. But if you don't answer all 5 questions right, you have to wait for 24 hours to try to do it again. If you've done it 2 or 3 times, you still can't get in, call Social Security and they can help you. So again, on My Social Security account, if you're not drawing benefits, you can save, print, and look at your online statement. If you are drawing benefits, you can get a verification letter if you need one for, say, to buy a house, or you can change benefits, phone numbers, address, and stuff like that. So that's quickly on disability. Again, if you have questions on disability or how to apply for disability, do not contact the Wyoming Retirement System, contact Social Security. The other program that Social Security administers is Medicare. Medicare is not Medicaid. Medicare is a federal program ran by the state. Everybody who turns 65 and not currently employed has to apply for Medicare 2 to 3 months before they turn 65. If you're working at 65 underneath an employer-sponsored plan, not retiree insurance, working underneath an employer-sponsored plan, you do not have to apply for Medicare at 65. You can wait until you are going to retire, and there's a thing called a special enrollment. Other ways people can apply for Medicare early is if you've been on Social Security disability, not ours, Social Security disability for 24 months. Or if you have Lou Gehrig's disease or ALS, or if you have permanent kidney failure and you're receiving dialysis, or you have to have a kidney transplant. Those are about the only 2 other than turning 65 or being on disability for 24 months. Where do you apply for Medicare? Not on Medicare's website. That would be too easy. You apply for Medicare on Social Security's website. So let's say I'm 66, still working. Should I apply for Medicare? You could go on and apply for Medicare Part A because it's free. There's no charge. Apply for Medicare Part B 2 months before you're going to retire. Okay. To apply for Medicare, all you do is go to Social Security's website, click on their search engine, type in Apply for Medicare Only, if that's all you want to apply for, and this screen will come up, and all you do is click on Apply for Medicare Only. If you need information on Medicare and how Medicare works, they do have a phone number you can call Medicare at 1-800-MEDICARE, or you can go to www.medicare.gov. Another resource that's real good in the state of Wyoming is the Wyoming Senior Centers. All you do is go to wyomingseniors.com, ask them, and they have some great programs on how Medicare works and how to apply and all the different options of Medicare. Now again, there's different levels of Medicare. Medicare Part A is hospitals. Okay, that's free. Anybody turns 65, whether they're working or not, I think should apply for Medicare Part A because it's free. Medicare Part B is what most people consider Medicare. Medicare Part B covers doctors, procedures, those type of situations. Again, you have to apply 2 to 3 months before you turn 65, or if you're still working, you don't need to apply for Medicare Part B, but once you get close to retirement, you need to apply 2 to 3 months in advance. If you don't apply when you're supposed to, there is a general sign up for Medicare between January and March 31st, but if you do the general enrollment, your coverage does not start until July 1st. All the other times, it starts the first month. At the bottom of Social Security's webpage, you'll see a screen that looks like this. They have calculators, a way to contact them. They have all the forms you need. They have podcasts on how Social Security works. there's a lot of great information on Social Security's website at the bottom of their screen. So you make sure you scroll down to find all that information. Again, the main thing to understand about Social Security is know what to ask for. Again, there's your benefit. If you're married, a spousal benefit. There's a widow's benefit. There's a divorce spouse benefit. There's children's benefits. There's a lot of different types of benefits. And normally, people don't start listening to the Social Security presentation until they get closer to Social Security age. But even if you're in your 20s, 30s, or 40s, if you have kids, it's very important to understand what would happen if you passed away early. How would your kids claim their benefits? If you have questions on basic Social Security, please contact the Wyoming Retirement System. But if you have questions on Social Security, your account, we cannot look up accounts here at WRS. You need to contact Social Security. Again, their webpage is really easy to use. Even if you don't speak English, they have different languages that they can convert the website to. So please review their website, take a look at it, sign up for my Social Security account, and if you have questions, call us. Again, I'm George Eason. I'm the Education Program Manager. I have 2 educators work for me, Stacy and Saber. All 3 of us are National Social Security Advisors, which means we can help you understand how the programs work, but not help you apply for Social Security. And if you need to contact us, our direct line is 777-3314, or you can always call the main office at 777-7691. Thank you, and have a good day.